to see which of these Bay Area schools will reign supreme. And after today, only one will be standing tall like a tree or chopping away at one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Golden Bears will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. The Bears put a whipping on Stanford the last time these two teams met, blowing out the Cardinals.
Blowing them out, creating momentum, creating mojo, getting the bragging rights in this rivalry. That is always something Cal fans look forward to. Giving it to Stanford fans for a whole year, especially when you beat them down.
Yeah, it just seemed for Cal last year like that was personal to them, right? They were so angry heading into that game. They wanted to make an example of their rival, and that's the way it should be every year for both these teams. That's what rivalry games are. It is personal, not just for the players, but for the fans as well.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Looking to throw, it's Dahl. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So California's offense will take the field for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
The short hands, it's Cook. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds a little space. There he goes! Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Dog. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. Creates a little room. There he goes! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Golden Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Golden Bears are flying down the field. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dances away. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd. Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And there's so many targets to focus on, and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Dahl. Right down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. These two running games so far, dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Going with the ground game left. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Back to throw, it's Dahl. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
The accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. What a play by this defense, and they stop him fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Once he got some room, it was over.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This rivalry dates back to 1892, a mere 90 years before perhaps the most memorable play in college football history as Cal ran through the band on the field.
And that's a play they'll be talking about for another 250 years, no doubt. It's sort of synonymous with this rivalry between Cal and Stanford. And you never know. You never know any given year there's going to be a play that's just going to jump out at you, Dave, and something you'll hold on to.
And I think one of the cool nuggets about this series, the big game in 1982, the band running on the field, the one y'all referenced, every year whoever has the Axe trophy, they change the score of that game. That's how petty this rivalry is. We just change history, change scores. I love it.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a crease to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. They're working that left side. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They just keep firing. He's taking the shot. Got it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cal!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Dahl. Working that left side now. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys.
Yeah, and the trophy games are fun. It's not a real axe, by the way. It's kind of a trophy with an axe on it. But this means something to them. It means something to the fans. All the pranks, all the history behind it, Palmer.
Yeah, it's really actually more of a plaque, which is interesting. But regardless, it doesn't matter what the records are between these two teams. Stanford and Cal, it comes down to this game.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Stanford quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get into the 33. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they didn't start this 1st half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass. It's Dahl. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nowhere to run. Stopped behind the line. It'll be 4th down, and that's probably going to do it for the half anyway. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, massive expectations when the axe is on the line, and through 2 quarters, Cal and Stanford have not disappointed. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offense. Line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hides it back in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The option look. Quick toss. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Might be changing the route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Plucks it out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field.
On the ready? Down.
They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Looking for a man. It's Dahl. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Dan, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They want to run it left here. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Using his feet to buy time. Finds a man on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. Right down the gut of the field. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Works the middle of the field. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
42, Stanford, 14.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Cal! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Bermudez. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Oh, he got loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Stanford going back to work with another first down. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Bermudez. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quarterback may change this route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Puts it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Bermudez. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
3rd and goal for the offense.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Trying to barge in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on 3rd down, forcing a 4th down opportunity ahead.
He's stuck, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now you get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's got him. Powers through. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floating away. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Tripped up for the tackle.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Extending the play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. On the move. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw, it's Bermudez. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Van Buren. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time. Lowers those pads. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I understand being aggressive. I get that. Play callers in today's era are aggressive as they've ever been. But at the same time, we got to understand 4th quarter, I got the lead. I've already messed it up once. I might want to try to think about what this guy can really...
Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. The game is over. Band is not on the field, and it is the sturdy Golden Bears who will come home with the coveted axe after beating Stanford. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.